with the dishes.
Never mind the dishes. Come in here now. This is important.
Just have a few more
Monsignor Burke wants to see you right after you get finished here.
Oh, he's upset about the sermon?
He says it's not about the sermon.
It's not.
Monsignor Burke has been having meetings with several seminarians, and now...
Why?
Some dress funny. Others hang about together too much.
What did I do?
Monsignor Burke says that you were too vehement in your defense of Frank Kearney and Alfred Barassi, and he wants to talk to you about a possible connection.
He's nuts!
Oh, now that's just the kind of intelligent approach he's hoping you'll resort to.
Do I have to put up with this? Can't I see the bishop?
The bishop? The bishop is so paranoid about this Frank and Alfred business, he wishes that all the altar boys were girls. The bishop will let Burke do whatever he wants.
What do you think he's going to ask me?
Well, that's hard to say. I mean, these interviews depend on who he's interviewing you. Let's do it.
What?
The interview. I'll play Monsignor Burke, you play you.
I should not have to go through this at all.
Now, Mark, relax. You don't have anything to be afraid of, do you? Just go out and come in like you're coming for the interview.
I don't want to play a psycho game.
Mark, we have got to get through this with as much grace and tact as we can. You can't afford a repeat of your last encounter with him. Now, come on, you're wasting time. I have to get ready for the 5:20. Just go out and come in.
All right.
Good day, Dolson.
Hello, Monsignor.
You're late.
I am? Oh, sorry. I've been fasting all week and meditating every night, so time and space...
That's very interesting, Dolson. Tell me, have you ever considered a career in a contemplative order?
It's funny you should say that. Father Carley suggested that to me just today.
Well, he does manage to come up with a few good ideas. What, would you leave me out of this? Now, I have a few questions for you. My first question concerns Frank Kearney and Alfred Barassi.
No, he wouldn't get into that right away.
He's a busy man.
If he's so busy, let him skip my interview.
All right, have it your way. How's your family?
Fine, thank you.
There's one thing I've always been curious, Dolson, about in regards to your family life. Why did you leave home at 16?
I wanted to be on my own.
But so young. Was there something at home pushing you out?
Well, I don't think I realized it at the time, but there was a silence in that house that crushed me. There were choruses going on inside of me, and at dinner we all chewed and clanked. A few times I thought the fork was going to melt right in my hand.
And so you left?
Yes.
And they let you go?
I think they were relieved.
Where did you go?
What were you asking about Frank and Alfred?
Well, I was curious why you reacted so strongly to my suggestion that they take a year off from their study.
It was not a suggestion, it was a demand. And they did not take a year off. You kicked them out.
If you want to be direct, do you think that priests should be allowed to sleep together?
They weren't priests. They weren't even deacons. A vow of celibacy was far off for them.
And do you think that these practices are easily dispensed with?
Practices. Could you be more specific, Monsignor?
Just answer my question. Just answer the question.
Is your question something along the lines of how you're going to keep them down on the farm after they've seen Perry?
Stop your verbal acrobatics and give a response to whatever you perceive my question to be.
Yes, I think that Frank and Alfred would have stayed down on the farm after they'd seen Perry.
How do you know?
I said I think. I did not say I know.
Let me phrase my next question in your native tongue. Tell me, have you ever seen Paris? And if you have seen Paris, were they Parisiettes or Parisian?
Both.
Really?
You were shocked.
I was playing Monsignor Burke. Oh?
Yes, women and men, two sexes. Monsignor, Before I came to the seminary, I enrolled myself in a 3-year orgy that laid waste every fiber of my character. Does that sound apologetic enough? How about this? Monsignor Burke, please understand, I indulged my sexual ambivalence and explored the world. I searched with my body. And I discovered that I could never reconcile my inner emotional world that way. Others have, but my unique, personal, and human condition called for another way. So, I invite celibacy. I will be happy to stay down on the farm, because it is there that I'll be calm enough to help others. And helping other people is the only real joy in this world. I feel determined and perfectly prepared to become a priest. What would he say to that?